So hello all, in this video let's do multiplication theorem of probability, that is a part of conditional probability. So in this we have few new formulas. So this we'll read at probability of E given that F has already happened, right? Probability of E upon F is probability of E provided that F has already happened. If suppose there are two events E and F, right? So probability of E intersection F will be equal to probability of F dot probability of E upon F. This will be read as probability of E provided that F has already happened. Similarly, probability of E intersection F can also be written as probability of E multiply by probability of F upon E. So if three events are there, E, F and G, so probability of E intersection F intersection G will be equal to probability of E multiply by probability of F upon E multiply by probability of G upon E intersection F, right? So let's start with this exercise, third exercise. So in this we will be doing these questions. So probability of A is 7 upon 13. So first question, probability of A is 7 upon 13. Probability of B is 9 upon 13. Probability of A intersection B is 4 upon 13. So we have to find out probability of A upon B, right? So probability of A upon B we have to determine. Now from here we can say probability of E upon F is equal to probability of A intersection B upon probability of B. Okay, F is there, so probability of B, right? So probability of A upon B can be written as probability of A intersection B upon probability of B. Probability of A intersection B is 4 upon 13 upon 9 upon 13. So 13 to 13 get cancelled. 4 upon 9 is our answer. So answer is 4 upon 9. Next question number second. So easily we have got this answer. Question number second. Probability of A and B, A and B are two events such that probability of A is how much? It is 0.3. Probability of B is 0.5 and probability of A upon B is 0.4, right? So we have to find out probability of A intersection B. So probability of A intersection B can be given as probability of this from this formula here. So probability of B multiply by probability of A upon B, right? So probability of B is 0.5 multiply 0.4, so which is 0.02. Okay, 5 4 20, so 0.2. So probability of this is 0.2. In this one more part is there, we have to find out probability of B upon A also. So this can be written as probability of A dot probability of A intersection B, right? So probability of A is 0.3 multiply probability of A intersection B. So A intersection B is 0.2, right? This will be 0.06. So 0.06 is the answer of this, right? Or we can say it is what it is equal to. Okay, so here we have mistaken this probability of this will be upon probability of A, right? Probability of B upon A is probability of A intersection B upon probability of A, right? Using this formula here. So probability of E intersection F is equal to probability of E upon F is equal to probability of E intersection F upon probability of F. Similarly, this one, probability of A upon intersection B upon probability of A, which is, so A intersection B is 0.2 upon probability of A is 0.3. So answer is 2 upon 3, right? Next, question number third. So in question number third we have third question, probability of A naught is 0.7 comma probability of B is 0.7, probability of B upon A B upon A is 0.5. So we have to find out probability of A upon B and probability of A union B, right? So probability of A naught can be written as 1 minus probability of A, which is 0.7. So probability of A is 1 minus 0.7, which is equal to 0.3. Now probability of A we know, probability of B we know. Now we have to find out probability of this B upon A, right? So probability of B upon, okay, probability of B upon A is already given. Probability of A upon B we have to find out. So probability of A intersection B will be equal to probability of B upon A multiplied by probability of A, right? So B upon A is 0.5 multiplied by probability of A is 0.3, so which is 0.15. So 0.15 is the probability of A intersection B. Now we have to find out probability of A upon B. So probability of A upon B, here we'll do probability of A upon B will be equal to, see, this will be equal to probability of A intersection B upon probability of B, right? So probability of A intersection B is 0.15, recently we have determined, right? And probability of B from the question is 0.7, right? So this will be equal to two zeros and this 1 0, 0 to 0 get cancelled. 15 3 times, sorry, 15 3 times, yes, 15 1 time, 15 4 times, so 3 upon 14. So 3 upon 14 is the answer. Next we have to find out probability of A union B. So probability of A union B is probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B, right? This formula is there. So probability of A is 0.3 plus 0.7 minus probability of A intersection B is 0.15. So 1 minus 0.15 is 0.85. So 0.85 is the answer of this part, right? So this is question. So next question, question number 4. So twice of probability of A is equal to probability of B is equal to 5 upon 13 and probability of A upon B is 2 upon 5. So we have to find out probability of A union B. So probability of A will be equal to 5 upon 2 multiplied by 13, which is 5 upon 26, right? So probability of A intersection B, right? So probability of A intersection B is equal to, formula for this is probability of A upon B multiplied by probability of B, right? So probability of A upon B is 2 upon 5 multiplied by probability of B is 5 upon 13. So 5 to 5 get cancelled, this is 2 upon 13, right? So now we know that probability of A union B is equal to probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B, right? So probability of A is 5 upon 26 plus probability of B is 5 upon 13 minus 2 upon 13, right? Taking LCM, this will be equal to 26. So 5 plus 10 minus 4. 10 plus 5, 15 minus 4 is 11. So 11 upon 26 is the answer. So 11 upon 26 is the answer of question number 4th. Now next is question number 5. So question number 5 is probability of E naught is given, probability of F naught is given, and probability of E union F is given, right? So we have to find out probability of E intersection F, first part. So probability of E naught is given, so we can say probability of E is equal to 1 minus probability of E naught, right? So 1 minus 5 upon 11, taking LCM 11 minus 5, 6 upon 11. Similarly probability of F, 1 minus probability of F naught, right? So 1 minus 6 upon 11, taking LCM 11 minus 6, 5 upon 11, right? So probability of E is given, probability of F is given, right? Now we have already determined, and probability of E union F is given, is equal to 7 upon 11. So probability of E intersection F we can easily determine. So probability of E intersection F is equal to probability of E plus probability of F minus probability of E union F, right? So probability of E is 6 upon 11 plus 5 upon 11 minus 7 upon 11. 6 plus 5, 11, 11 minus 7 is 4 upon 11. So 4 upon 11 is our answer. Next we have to find out probability of E upon F. So probability of E upon F. The formula for it is probability of F multiplied by, probability of E intersection F upon probability of F, right? So probability of E intersection F is 4 upon 11. Probability of F is 5 upon 11, right? So this will be equal to 4 upon 5. 4 upon 5, right? So 4 upon 11, 4 upon 5. Next part, one more part is there, probability of F upon E. Similarly, probability of F upon E is equal to probability of E intersection F upon probability of E, right? So this is 4 upon 11 upon 6 upon 11. So 4 upon 6 is 2 upon 3. So 2 upon 3 is the answer. 4 upon 11 upon 6 upon 11. So 11 to 11 get cancelled. 4 upon 6 is 2 upon 3. So this is the answer of this question number 5, right? Now next is question number 6. So a coin is tossed 3 times. So possible outcomes will be head, 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 tail, 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 head, head, tail, tail, head, head, tail, tail, head, tail, head, tail, head, tail, head, tail, right? Now A is an event of getting tail on third toss. So A, probability of A getting tail on third toss. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 upon 8, 1 by 2, right? B is an event of getting head on first 2 tosses. So on first 2 tosses, 1, head on first 2 tosses, 1, 2, that's it. So 2 upon 8, 1 by 4. Now we have to find out probability of A upon B. So probability of A intersection B will be head on first 2 tosses and tail on the third toss. So 1, only 1, so 1 upon 8, right? So we have to find out probability of A upon B, which will be equal to probability of A intersection B upon probability of B, right? So A intersection B is 1 upon 8 upon probability of B is 1 upon 4. So this will be equal to 4 upon 8, 1 by 2. So the answer of it is 1 by 2, right? Next, second part of it, E and F. E is an event of getting at most 2 tail. So probability of at most 2 tail means maximum we can have 2 tail. So 1 tail is also possible and 0 tail is also possible. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 upon 8. Next, probability of F is at least 1 tail. So at least 1 tail we can have. So again it is 7 upon 8. So probability of E intersection F, at most 2 tail and at least 1 tail. So probability of at most 2 tail and at least 1 tail will be probability of 1 tail and probability of 2 tail, right? So 1 tail probability is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, only 2 for 1 tail, and 3 this one, 1, 2 and 3, and 2 tail 4, 5, 6. So 6 upon 8, 3 upon 4. So probability of E upon F is equal to probability of E intersection F upon probability of F, right? So E intersection F is 3 upon 4 upon probability of F is 7 upon 8. So this will be equal to 3 upon 4 multiplied by 8 upon 7. So we can say it is 2 times 3 to 6 upon 7. So 6 upon 7 is the answer, right? Next, seventh question. Again, a die is thrown 3 times. E is an event appearing 4 on the third toss. Okay, a die is thrown 3 times. So E is an event appearing 4 on the third toss, right? So 1 upon, now total number of outcomes will be 6 raised to power 3 because the die is thrown 3 times. So it is 6 multiplied by 6 multiplied by 6. So which is equal to 216, right? Now A is an event having, E is an event, so probability of E having 4 on the third toss. So 4 on the third toss is 1 upon 216, right? So 4 on the third toss, so last outcome, right? So last outcome should be 4. Next, the event of appearing 6 and 1 respectively on first 2 tosses. So 6 and 1 on first 2 tosses, right? So we need to work on these outcomes. So you can you just try this first and I'll discuss it later on. So just write down all the possible outcomes first. So this I am giving you in homework. Okay, so now next part. So a coin is tossed twice and 4 possible outcomes are assumed to be equally likely. A is an event that both head has appeared. So these are the all possible outcomes. So both head and tail have appeared. So both head and tail are 2 possible outcomes. So 2 upon 4 is 1 upon 2. Probability of B. So probability of B is at most probability of B is at most one tail is occurred. So at most one tail means 0 tail is also possible. So 1, 2, 3, 3 upon 4. Now we have to find out probability of A intersection B, right? So at most one tail and one tail. So this will be at most one tail and one tail intersection will be 2 upon 4, because at most one tail and one tail means intersection is this one only, one tail, right? Either we can have head tail, tail head and head head. So intersection of head tail, tail head and head tail, tail head is head tail, tail head. So it is 2 upon 4, which is 1 by 2. Now we have to find out probability of A upon B. So probability of A upon B is equal to probability of A intersection B upon probability of B, right? So A intersection B is 1 by 2 upon 3 upon 4. So this is equal to 1 by 2 multiplied by 4 upon 3, so 2 upon 3. Similarly, probability of B upon A is equal to probability of A intersection B upon probability of A, which is equal to 1 by 2 upon probability of A is 1 by 2, right? So this is equal to 1. 1 by 2 to 1 by 2 get cancelled, so probability is 1. This is our answer of 8th question. Next, question number 9th. A die is rolled, right? If the outcome is an odd number, what is the probability that it is a prime number? So if the outcome is odd number, so probability of odd number, let probability of odd number be, either we can have 1, 3 or 5. So 3 upon 6, 1 by 2. So probability of prime number. Now probability of prime number. Now what we have to determine? Probability of prime number given that odd number is there, right? This we have to find out. So probability of prime number will be, how many prime numbers are there? 2, 3 and 5. So 3 upon 6, which is 1 by 2. So probability of A intersection B, odd prime number. So is there any odd prime number? Yes, 3 and 5 are odd prime numbers. So 2 upon 6, 1 by 3, right? So probability of B intersection A will be equal to probability of A intersection B upon probability of A, which is equal to 1 by 3 upon probability of A is 1 by 2, right? Which is equal to 2 upon 3. 2 upon 3 is our answer for this question number 9th. So you can note down the questions if you want. So that's enough for this video. So in the next video we'll be solving further questions, right? So there are so many questions, 25 questions are there, so that we'll solve in the next video. So till then, take care.